What's good, YouTube? Today I want to touch on mastering your temptations and just mastering temptation in general, because I feel like it's something that we all struggle with, and I know it's something that I struggle with in the past and currently right now. In life, we're filled with choices. We can do whatever we want because God has given us free will. We can use the bathroom whenever we want. We can eat whenever we want. We can basically do whatever because we have the will to do whatever. And then with these choices, you have good and you have bad choices. And this is where temptation comes into play. You know, you're trying to lose weight. You said you was going to diet. So which one you going to do? You going to eat the salad or you going to eat the cake? Temptations, you got all these choices in life. You know, you have to be to work at 5. Either you're going to get up or you're going to stay in your comfy bed. Choices, temptations. You got to study for your chemistry test because you done failed the last 3 of them. But you want to get on the game right now. But the test is in 3-4 hours. What are you going to do? You going to get on the game or you going to study? Like in life, we are filled with all these temptations, all these choices. So you got to make the right choice and you got to choose the right choice so you can get towards your goal. You can't choose short-term satisfaction for sacrificing your long-term goal, because you cannot get mad at yourself. You can't get mad at the results that you didn't see from the work that you didn't do. Like you can't get mad that you fail your chemistry test again because you didn't study. You chose the wrong choice. You chose that short-term pleasure. So you got to learn how to master your temptations, which is going to help take you farther in life. Because believe it or not, a lot of people cannot do it. And it's hard for me to do it as well. I have to constantly remind myself almost every day just to keep fighting, keep working, constantly remind myself like, oh, no, I'm getting off track. This is my goal. I got to stay laser eye focused on what I want to do in life, because I'm telling you, the devil is always watching. He's going to hit you when you least expect and when you're most vulnerable. So he's going to hit you where it hurts, and it's going to really test you. He's going to really tempt you to make that bad choice. But you just have to be so strong minded that you got to make the right choice and stay on your goal. First things first, you got to realize in life, you got good and evil. Like I said, with the devil, he's always watching. So he's going to come when you're most vulnerable. And usually with evil is instant satisfaction, is instant pleasure. So which is like a sense of relief. So like you're not stressing about it no more. You was thinking about, oh, so I'm studying for this test, but nah, I'm going to just get on the game. That instant relief. You're not worried about the test right now. Oh, you had to get up in the morning, like I said, at 5, but instant relief. You just lay back down and you're not worried about it no more. You're going to worry about it later. But you can't choose that, because if you keep on falling into temptation and falling into that trap, you're going to get farther and farther away from your purpose. I promise you, you're going to get farther and farther, because that's not how you grow. But when you go after good, that's how you fulfill your purpose. That's how you just bring fulfillment in general. That's because you're doing something good. You're working towards your goal. You grinding. You going to the gym. You losing weight. You keeping your word to yourself consistently. So that's all that just has to play in. And when you master temptation, that helps you get towards your goal. But one thing that I can promise you for a fact, when you choose to go after that good choice and not to go towards evil, you got to be prepared. You got to be prepared to endure the struggle of today. You got to be prepared to fight and because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to fight that cake. When you really want to eat that cake, it's going to be hard to eat that salad. It's going to be hard to fight that temptation, because like I said, the devil, he tempting you. So you got to realize that it's going to be hard, bro. It's going to be hard when you're first out starting something, because you're going to want to quit because you don't see results. It's going to be easy. It's going to be tempting to do the easy thing. But you got to realize in life, when you do what is easy, life will be hard. But if you do what is hard right now, your life will be easy. If you up early in the morning, grinding, working on your craft, working on your goal, going to work, you know what I'm saying, being productive every day, your life is going to be easy. But if you stay around eating honey buns, playing the game every day, you know what I'm saying, jacking off, like just being so unproductive and lazy, like that is probably one of God's biggest sins. He hates sloth and laziness, bro. That's one of the seven sins. I can't think of the other name right now, but it's one of the 7 sins, just being sloth and laziness. So you have to choose the right choice, bro. And I do want to say, a lot of times when we be getting tested, or not tested, tempted, to make that wrong choice or that choose that bad habit, it don't even always be the devil. A lot of times it be God. He just want to see how bad we really want our goal that we say we want it. You know how we pray to God about a lot of things, but we don't be keeping our promises. So this is why God tempts you. He wants to see how bad you really, really want to lose weight, because you keep praying, God, I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? I keep getting out of shape. Like, God, please help me lose weight. So you've been going to the gym. You've been trying to eat right. God really want to see if this is just another one of your phases, or if you really like locked in, or you really want to lose weight for real. So he might allow someone to eat, you know what I'm saying, honey bun, something unhealthy around you, just to see if you fall back into that temptation, because it's easy to fall back into temptation, but God not going to put nothing on you that you can't handle. So you got to remember that God always give his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. So if it's hard right now, just remember that you one of the strongest, and that he not gonna give this to old guy down the street, because our old guy down the street, he gonna fall into temptation every time. This is why he gives this journey to you. So just remember that. And like I said, if you fall into temptation, bro, you have to realize it is a punishment for it. If you continue to eat unhealthy, you can kiss that dream body goodbye. You can kiss them abs goodbye. You can kiss all of that goodbye, because as you continue to fall into your temptation, just keep giving in. You're pushing your goal back 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the line. Like, just because you eat nasty 2 days or 1 day can push your goal back 3 months behind. Like, it can push you back farther than you can even imagine. Because once you get off path and once you get off track, it's hard to get back on track. So you got to stay locked in, and you got to stay laser eye focused on whatever you want to do. And I use fitness a lot. I use just going to the gym a lot, because that's something that I know a lot about and that I can relate to. I feel like I can get any body type in the world. See, right now I got like a more of an athlete build, because I do run track. So I got like more of a tone build. But like, if I wanted to get super big and all these muscles, I know exactly how to do it. I know exactly what to eat. I know what not to eat and all that stuff like that. And how to work out, all that stuff like that. But that's besides the point. So falling in temptation can push you back farther than you can even imagine. Like, it could be even ways that you don't understand. God just see you keep falling in, so he gonna push us back. Oh, you're not ready for this right now. So you just gotta remember that, bro. Like I said, I use my body. You say you want to get all this on your body. You want to have abs. You just want to be fit, but you eating like shit. So it don't make sense. You gotta learn how to stop falling into temptations. You say you want to get better grades on your quizzes, on your tests. Well, you're gonna have to study more, bro. Like, cause and effect. You're gonna have to start making the right choices. Like I say, in life, all it is just choices. But I'm not really trying to talk your head off. I think y'all get the point. You have to master temptation in order to get to where you want to get to, because with life, you got all these choices, and there's people out here that can master their temptation like this. So if you can't master your temptations, if you keep falling into that sin and you keep falling into eating unhealthy, how in the world are you going to beat these people that have already mastered this? It don't make sense. You cannot beat them. You cannot beat them at all. Like, they will blow you out the water. And whatever they're doing, they could be doing something that they never done before and that you've been doing before. But because they know how, they have enough discipline to master their temptations, they can stay focused longer than you can. They ain't going to keep getting distracted by their phone or whatever the case may be. So this is why you have to learn how to master your temptations. And you're going to see, when you learn how to master your temptations, you're going to learn that, oh, not everybody can do this. So you're going to feel like you have an advantage just even in that having it by itself. So I say all that to say this, man. Just keep working. Don't sacrifice your long-term goals for these short-term pleasures, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all, bro. If you say you're going to do something, stick to it. Don't fall into temptation. Sign that contract with yourself and make it it's already done. You said you're not doing this. You're doing this for 30 days straight. Okay, well, that's it. You already signed the contract with yourself. And I appreciate everybody for watching this video. I appreciate all the support on my last video. I ask y'all to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you did like what you hear. And I love y'all, boys.